Alright guys, so with a lot of my recent arena videos being about teams without golden cheese, in this video I want to quickly talk about a team that you guys can use right now inside of the arena if you guys do have golden cheese cookie, and it is going to be a team with Crimson Coral, Black Pearl, Golden Cheese, Snapdragon, as well as Parfait. This is going to be more of a, in my opinion, a standardized single tank, double DPS and double healer. Parfait is still one of the best healers in my opinion. Of course, she is a support class, but she is going to be a healer, and she does provide some amazing buff, especially with her magic candies. So I think, if you do not have pure vanilla leveled up pretty high, if you don't have, other cookies, Parfait right now is going to be one of the best, and it's going to be kind of like the healer version or the support version of burnt cheese cookie. Alright, so let's go over the topping real quick here, guys, and let's kind of show you guys exactly what you guys should be focusing on. So Crimson Coral is going to be 5 with the Swift Chocolate. Right now, I do have a pretty darn high cooldown, but I do recommend you guys to have at least 16.3% cooldown, and the higher the better it's going to be. And then the other focus should be damage resist. Next one is going to be Golden Cheese. I have 5 of the Syrian Raspberry. We do have focusing on the damage resist as well as the cooldown. I know that the top rankers are going for around 9% cooldown in order to use the skill around that 1 minute mark, right at around the 1 minute mark, but 8% does work out as well, guys, so just keep that in mind. But if you do verse a 9 second, there are times you will lose because they're going to use the skill a little bit faster. Alright, next one is going to be Black Pearl. I have 5 of the Swift Chocolate here, at least 17.3% cooldown, but I would recommend to not exceed 19%. Alright, and then we do have the damage resist focus as well. And if you can get some extra crit, it also really helps out with Black Pearl. Next one is going to be our Parfait here. So Parfait has 2 different builds. So for players who might have a really squishy Parfait, and Parfait continues to die off, and the feather buff is, or the feather revive is constantly going on to her like 100% of the time, then you guys can use this right here, full solid almond, damage resist focus, and then as high of a cooldown as possible. But if your Parfait is surviving, then you guys can go with the 5 of the Swift Chocolate here, focusing on damage resist as well as the cooldown. Higher the better is going to be for both of them. Alright, and then the next one is going to be our Snapdragon, 5 of the Swift Chocolate. I recommend at least 24%, but the minimum is going to be around 23.7%. All right. So we do have the, the treasures right over here, and it is going to be very similar to the ones that I've shared with you guys before with the Golden Cheese Vial comp, and it is going to be with the Feather, Vial, and the Jelly Watch. But if you do not have a higher level Vial, around, I would say level 7-ish, all right, then you guys can just go simply with the the whistle and the scroll here, and then the whistle, of course, is going to be applied to Golden Cheese as well as Black Pearl, right? But since I do have the feather and the vial leveled up, I'm going to be going with that. Black Pearl is level 17 for the Crystal Gem. The higher the better it's going to be, but I mean, for Black Pearl, generally, even at level, below 10, it works out. So let's go into the arena now, and let me show you guys this team in action. All right, guys, so this one is going to be a level 20 here. We do have the vial and the scroll on the enemy team, so let's go. All right, guys, so this one is going to be against a Frail Jellyfish here, and for us, we are going to be able to use Black Pearl skill first. All right, Parfait is alive. All right, barely staying alive right there for us. So if your Parfait would have died right there, it would have been better for you guys to focus on the the solid almond. This one, the reason why my Parfait took so much damage is mainly because of the fact that there is a Frail Jellyfish on the enemy team. Alright, so that's the main reason why. Alright, and it seems like right now their Frail Jellyfish is gone, their Black Pearl is also gone. Our Golden Cheese used the skill around the exact same time right there. But the thing for us is that we do have our Parfait alive, alright? So we do have that extra power Parfait buff. We have that extra, healing as well. So Crimson Coral is able to take the hit here for us. All right, and it seems like, all right, it's going to be left with the Golden Cheeses. Right, and in here, it's going to come down to whoever uses the skill first. All right, and we were the one to use the skill first, and that's the reason why you kind of do want a higher cooldown here. All right, and there you guys go. So Parfait really helped in keeping our cookies alive, especially the Crimson Coral, because if our Crimson Coral did die right there, then the problem would have been that Golden Cheese would have taken all the hits from the enemy Golden Cheese. But because of the Parfait heal, we were able to keep our Crimson Coral alive because they did have 90% extra attack here because of the Vial and the Scroll, while we only had the Vial. So yeah, Parfait, very standard, and in my opinion, one of the best healers aside from Pure Vanilla right now, who is going to be more of a standard healer that everybody just can use. All right, guys, another team here. Let's go. And another thing about Parfait is that Parfait is really, really good for any team with Stardust because we are able to put that Parfait buff and then prevent that Sign of the Star debuffs from actually being applied to our cookies. So that's another reason why her buff is so good right now. And she's also actually really, really good against Sorbays as well, because not only is she able to provide the extra burst heal, but she also does have that debuff resist in order to prevent the injury from kind of putting a huge effect on our cookies. So there are some benefits of that for us while using Parfait as well in the team. Right, their Golden Cheese, I believe, already popped the sarcophagus. So here is our cookies, and we most likely will pop sarcophagus here. Right, there you go. But we have our shield, and we're gonna come back out and just destroy the Black Pearl. All right, so those are the main two reasons why Parfait is still so good right now. And also, the only downside to Parfait was that she did not have a burst heal. Her continuous heal was good, but her, healing was a little lacking because of the lack of burst heal. But because of the fact that she now has a burst heal with the magic candy at +10, and then, she has a constant heal. She has 50% debuff resist. She has a debuff immunity. She has defense, increase and stuff like that. It's just so good to use her inside of the arena, where there's just a lot of debuffs going on. All right, guys, so here's another one. I think this one is going to be the Sorbet one from my defense log. So let's see, again, Sorbet as well. All right, so it's not Sorbet, but it is Moonlight. So another good thing for us here is that Parfait buff. It's going to prevent any of that sleep from taking place as well. All right, so we do also have that benefit. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go and constantly just able to throw our skills. The best scenario is for our Black Pearl to die first instead of our Parfait, so that she revives and then is able to use the skill once again. There you guys go, exactly just how we wanted. Suck them up together and just group them up, and then we use Golden Cheese right there. Everyone else is dead. Just left with the the Golden Cheese. Keep saying black. I'm trying to keep saying black cheese. All right. But there you go. Our sarcophagus pumps, that's just it. I mean, our Parfait is there to heal and everything. Like full HP right there. All right, so I was trying to look for a Sorbet, but it was not a Sorbet, but there you guys go. All right, guys, so you guys might be wondering, hey, HyRoll, how does the team go up against a T-Knight comp? So let me show you guys exactly how it would turn out against a T-Knight as well. All right, so you're going to see right there, we're going to ensnare that Parfait there. But the thing about going up against a Parfait comp right there, is that, sometimes, the Parfait is going to be able to stay alive and, heal the cookies, and then you're just not going to be able to kill them, all right? So there is that slight downside sometimes, all right? But this time around, our cookies are stronger, so we are able to beat them. But if you are higher in promotion, if you're higher in the ascension, and you have good toppings, and the lower level T-Knight comps can lose to your comps. So just keep that in mind. But generally, I do want you to stay away from T-Knight comps if possible. All right, with the single tank comp here with a double healer and double tank, because T-Knights will murder that Crimson Coral pretty darn quickly, all right? Especially with the Golden Cheese one. If it was a Mango one, this might have been a bit different. But against a, very well-built T-Knight, normally you just want to stay away from it as well. All right, guys, so that is going to be my defense team as well. So I'm kind of showing you guys the team that I'm using to, defend my arena battles with. And it is doing pretty darn well. I mean, it's beating a lot of the Stardust comp, like I said. We are beating sorbet comps as well, so those are the ones that you mainly beat. Sorbet one right there as well. So I would recommend you guys to, if you guys have the ability to build Parfait, and you guys have built Parfait because of how good her magic candy was when it was released, then definitely recommend you guys to try it out. And also, you have to have golden cheese, but I think everyone should be, or at least most players should be able to hit that pity by now. Hopefully, I am close to finishing all of the missions as well, so I think most players should be able to get golden cheese pity at least. And as for Crimson Core, if you do not have Crimson Core and you still want to try out this team, then the thing that I would do, it would switch out the cookies a little bit, but it will be burnt cheese in the front. All right, so burnt cheese in the front, and then Parfait will be switched out for someone like pure vanilla. And the reason why is because Parfait, and burnt cheese's buffs are pretty much, the same. So you just want to kind of use burnt cheese to tank for the team and provide that debuff immunity, while pure vanilla is out there, healing and shielding our cookies like this. All right, so this is another variation if you guys do not have, Crimson Coral. And if you do not have pure vanilla leveled up and you have Parfait leveled up, then you can just keep Parfait as well. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys found the video helpful. Good luck with the arena climb, guys. I'll show you guys more comps. We do still have 16 days left, and then of course the update is going to happen as well. So I will catch you guys all on the next one.